Hi guys, this is Livian from Mispyirox, and I'm joined here with Merrick Coldblood
Hey guys, how's it going?
and BTD Gaming.
Hello guys.
So how are you two? How have you been?
I'm good. Yeah. Long old week, but good to be back on the podcast.
Yeah, I much the same here really, shouldn't complain. Haven't had much sleep, that's my own fault.
Whose fault is that?
Fair enough.
I just said it was my own fault.
Yeah, he did just say it was his own fault.
Don't back me into a don't bully me.
Do what I want.
Fair enough.
Okay. So what are we talking about today, Luvian?
Well, we've got a lot of news that has been announced, a lot of game releases and a lot of game coverage going on. We are going to be talking about today. So to start us off, we've got Assassin's Creed 4.
Mm-hmm.
So enlighten us.
Well, I haven't really seen. I didn't really look into. I watched a trailer. The trailer was brilliant, but I've only been told by some of my friends like what's happening. Apparently, notice spoiler alert. So if any of you don't want to know who you're playing as, move away now. But you're playing as
Jump ahead.
Yeah, you're playing as Hatham's father, apparently, and you're a pirate, which I think is quite cool. But
Yeah, I reckon there's probably quite a bit of controversy over Assassin's Creed 4 at the moment. I mean, didn't at one point they say that Assassin's Creed 3 was going to be the last Assassin's Creed or something like that?
I don't remember that. I remember them saying when they finished Assassin's Creed 1 that they had Assassin's Creed 2 and 3 in production.
Right.
I can't honestly say for sure that they said Assassin's Creed 3 was going to be the last one.
I'm definitely sure though that they said Assassin's Creed
Sorry.
3 would be the last one of Desmond's journey.
Oh,
Pretty
right.
sure.
Well, that'll probably be it then. They probably won't be playing as Desmond in this one. £5 says you're playing as his dad.
I'm not sure. I mean, it would make sense since it goes back through the timelines, and Hatham was obviously Desmond's dad's going to have the same ancestors, so that would make sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
And his name is Edward Kenway, Hatham's father, by the looks of it. Just reading up on it.
Just Edward Kenway was that?
Yep. Hatham Kenway. And his father was Edward.
Edward. That sounds. I'd love that name, Edward. Edward. Oh, jolly good show. Let's go and meet up with Edward. Do a spot of pillaging.
Lovely.
I can safely say I'm looking forward to that. It's a next-gen console, isn't it?
Yes, it will definitely be on next-gen consoles, apparently. Also, looks like there's going to be naval wars returning. You know, the boat missions. They were okay.
I haven't played much of Assassin's Creed 3, but what I have played, I love the boat missions.
Just trying to read up a bit more here. See what else we got.
So yeah, I don't suppose there has been much announced about it. It's only just been announced this past week. So
yeah. In fact, some stuff's been released today, literally by Ubisoft. Their big announcement day.
All right. Anything good?
Not much. They've said some of the cities that are going to be in there.
Alright, where are we going? Where is it set? Just
Nassau, the home of the so-called Republic of Pirates.
Singapore. Actually,
Kingston.
Nassau might be in Singapore. I don't know.
What's Kingston? Yeah, a very dangerous British-run city.
That sounds like it'd be an island somewhere.
Havana.
Havana.
Yeah. Described as analogous, or I don't know how to say it. I suppose it's similar to Assassin's Creed 2's Venice in terms of vertical emphasis.
Oh, okay.
I think that's about it. What they've announced for places at the moment.
Interesting.
Some of the developers who helped make Far Cry 3 are working on it.
Oh, this should be good then. I wonder if there's going to be another nude scene. That'd be incredibly weird for the series.
Well, in the trailer there was some stuff going on, wasn't there?
Yeah. It had two women with him.
Yeah, and
It's just like, whoa.
I don't think you've read up on it much, have you, Luvian?
No, I'm not really much of an Assassin's Creed fan. I didn't like it, so I haven't read much about it.
Apparently Ubisoft is calling it the Kenway Saga. So
Saga, that's 6 games.
6 or 5. So
well, I'm going with Star Wars Saga.
Yeah.
6.
So, some sagas end up being 5 though. So you know what that'll probably be though. You'll have Assassin's Creed 4, and then you'll have a lot of little spin-off titles that'll be out every year.
Assassin's Creed 4, and then it'll be Rise of the Pirate Lords, or like. I can see that being a name. And then I best go patent that. Rise of the Pirate Lords. That'll be a game. If it isn't already.
But anyway, yeah, it's a pirate's life for the Kenway family. So yeah, there's probably a few. If you could just scour the internet, and you probably find loads on Assassin's Creed 4 because it's just been announced. But there's
already a lot of fan art for it.
Oh, are we now moving on to the next topic? I missed that.
What?
I don't know. What did you say, Marek? If you could repeat that.
I said there's some interviews that went up. I think there's a trailer for actual
Alright.
Edward Kenway and some stuff like that. But yeah, that's pretty much all I can find on Assassin's Creed 4 at the moment. It has just been released, but I'm sure we'll talk about it more in the future.
Indeed, we should.
Yeah.
Are we now?
The next topic's quite funny.
Yeah. I did. Right. 2 words. It's been going around England for a while now. Horse meat. Just that. That's it. You can say that, and we can have half an hour of discussion time about it.
Pretty much, yeah.
So what do you guys think in terms of is it bad, really?
Well, I'm gonna be honest, right? The actual fact that there was horse meat in what they were advertising as beef is bad. The actual fact that it was horse meat. So I mean, who cares? I'd eat horse meat instead of beef if I could.
It's better for you.
Yeah.
It's better for you.
Yeah. It's a nice meat.
One of the things people are worried about though is the stuff that they give horses is to stop them from getting disease and such would be dangerous to humans, and so if that contaminated horse is ending up in the food, then that's where issues will begin.
Yeah, I completely understand that, but what you've got to think is how long have they been doing it? And if we're okay now, surely something would have happened ages ago.
But you see, in the stuff that's in the horse meat increases the chance of cancers. So, yeah, it might not be that you get ill as such straight away, but
not straight away, no.
Increase your chances of mutations as they are.
Yeah.
Okay, but have there been an increase in
That's
cancers?
well. You say how long has it been
Not I've
going?
heard of.
Exactly. So yeah.
Well, this happened ages ago as well. Before now, there was one in like 1940 or something like that, 1940s or 1950s, and there's horse meat then.
There has been some previous food contamination before. I mean, we got quite strict as a country on our meat, didn't we? With that stress that all our stuff is good British meat.
Yeah.
Apparently, it's not.
Well, no, it's good British meat. It's just not where we thought it was coming from.
No.
It may well be good British horse.
Well, yeah. I mean, apparently this isn't just England that it's affecting. I mean, other countries are getting it as much, but it seems that we're getting these food with horse meat in from other countries, like in the EU. So that's.
I know in Vegas, I think it's in the Grand Canyon. Well, not in the Grand Canyon, but like in the tourist area of the Grand Canyon. There's a I think it's a burger bar. Can't really call it a burger bar, but it's not. You'll see why. They don't advertise it as beef burgers. They advertise it as meat burgers.
See, that's the way how you do it.
I think it was my uncle who's been, and he's the one who told me. He was like, he asked what meat is in the burgers. The guy was like, me no. Me no.
I just buy this stuff.
I just sell the meat. I don't know what in.
Well, it's a bit of pork, some horse, some beef, maybe some lizard.
Pig anus.
Oh no.
Chicken wings. Oh, wow.
I'm not a celebrity. Stop feeding me horse meat.
Why you gotta be a celebrity to eat horse meat?
I'm a celebrity. Get me out.
Yeah, I got the reference.
Yeah.
Wow. March game releases.
Yes, that's something.
You know, it'd be a cool idea, okay. Right? If Farming Simulator had an expansion pack.
Oh dear lord.
Oh no, I know where this is going.
Is it by any chance an expansion pack that gives you?
Yeah, it just gives you horses. It's like called Farming Simulator, the horse expansion pack.
Or like Farming Simulator, one horse too many.
Right, enough of the horse jokes. Right, like Matt said, what we'll probably do with the podcast is every month, like the first week of a new month, we will talk about the upcoming game releases in that month.
Yeah.
I'll let you guys go first. I'll throw some stuff in afterwards.
Alright, do you want to go first, Livian?
Yeah, we've got on March 5th, we've got Tomb Raider on Xbox 360, PlayStation 3 and PC. Right. Anyone good for that?
I probably won't be checking it out, but it does look good. I'm not going to say it doesn't look good, because it does. But saving up for PS4, so I will not be picking up Tomb Raider.
I won't be buying it, simply because I've got other stuff that I need to buy.
Fair enough.
I want to get Monster Hunter 3. That comes out this month, so.
Yeah. Monster Hunter 3. That's coming to both Wii U and 3DS, isn't it?
Yeah.
What about Tomb Raider? That's is that going to be on Wii U as well, or is that just Xbox and PS3?
I think it's just Xbox and PS3. And PC, but.
Yeah.
I don't think.
I don't see how it would work. I don't see how it would work on a Wii U. To be honest with And we've been through all this Wii U stuff, so we'll skip ahead.
Okay.
Got Runner, on 6th of March, we've got Runner 2, Future Legend of Rhythm Alien for PlayStation 3.
Right.
Have you heard of
that is?
That sounds like a gripping game.
Yes.
It rolls right up, doesn't it? March 8th, we've got a lot of games coming out. We've got Attila Asher, Alchemist of Twilight Ground for PlayStation 3. Castlevania Lord Shadow Mirror of Fate on 3DS. Naruto Shippuden just on 3 for Xbox 360 and PlayStation.
That game I would like to check out. Naruto Shippuden and Ninja Storm 3. But like I say, I'm saving up for a PS4, so I probably won't get a chance. But that game does look good. And
I had a little go of number 2. So
if I get a chance, I will.
Pretty sure number 3 would be good.
Ultimate Ninja Storm 3, but probably can't. As for the Amazing Spider-Man, really, it's just what is the point of bringing it out on Wii U? Because the whole point of it coming out was.
What's the point of bringing it out?
Yeah.
Spider-Man.
It was the whole point of releasing it was to go alongside the movie, and I don't think the movie's coming out again just so the game can be released on the Wii U. So no, it's not going to sell very well, I don't think, on the Wii U. Spider-Man.
No, I don't think so.
No. What was the other one? We've got a PlayStation 3 one, Attila Asher, Alchemist of Twilight Ground. Have you heard of that, Merrick?
I can't say I have. It's not even got an image on it at the moment.
And obviously Castlevania Lords of Shadow Mirror of Fate I might be getting if I had one.
Something that you guys have missed, I don't think it was on the list as it was, but what is coming out this Friday?
Oh yeah, the 8th, yeah.
SimCity! Oh yeah!
You've been waiting for that for ages, haven't you?
Yep. That's still pre-ordered from Christmas. That's part of my Christmas presents.
Oh well.
So that'll be. I'll be doing recordings of that.
Yes, a release day footage from you, won't there?
Yeah, I'll literally record an episode and then just post it straight away. I won't do. And then just go on and then record some more.
Yeah, so stick to Matt's channel for SimCity footage when that game gets released Friday.
Yeah.
12th of March, we've got God of War Ascension on PlayStation 3.
Yeah. Sniper Ghost Warrior 2
on Xbox and PlayStation, and StarCraft 2 Heart of the Swarm on PC.
So what do you guys think about those?
I'm guessing you're going to get God of War, Merrick.
Well, you would think, being a PlayStation fanboy, I would want God of War, but actually, I haven't played a God of War game.
Really?
No.
Really?
I haven't. I think I played the demo for God of War 3, and yeah, I think that's it.
That was about it. Okay.
I didn't actually play any of the God of Wars, although I think there might be one free on PlayStation Plus at the moment.
I think I've played God of War on the PlayStation Portable.
Yeah, I think there were 2 on the PlayStation Portable, but I didn't play them either.
I remember playing that, and that's about it.
I'm so looking forward to Sniper Ghost Warrior 2, though.
Was that sarcasm?
Yes.
And then obviously you've got StarCraft 2 Heart of the Swarm, which I'll definitely be getting.
Where are you?
I might do a few gameplay of it. I mean, I'm only getting it mainly for the campaign. Extra campaign missions. I've played a little bit of the online at Eurogamer, but it not really that great. I mean, it's not. There's only a few extra like units to be placed in. But it's really the storyline that I'm going to be getting it for.
We'll skip the stuff on the 14th of March, because the only thing coming out on there really that's that important is Sniper Ghost Warrior 2 again on the PC.
Yeah.
Released on the same day, because for some reason 21st of March, we've got Need for Speed Most 20 on Wii U.
Which
Not
came
really
out
sure
last
whether
year
out.
on the
Yeah.
other consoles.
22nd of March, you've got Dead or Alive 5 Plus on PlayStation Vita. Gears of War Judgment on Xbox 360. Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate on Wii U and 3DS. Resident Evil 6 on PC. And Trials Evolution on PC. Any of those you guys are interested in?
Yeah, Dead or Alive.
Yes, Dead or Alive 5, because I want to see the physics, see how they are on the Vita.
The physics is the best part of that game.
Yep.
You can change the laws of physics.
No, but you don't need to change the laws of physics. Their laws of physics are absolutely fine.
They got the bounce perfectly. Yeah,
yeah, just like they come back off the floor, like, and it's, you know.
Yeah.
Any of you guys looking forward to Gears of War?
No.
No, neither am I. Obviously, Monster Hunter 3, I'll admit, with BTD said that he was looking forward to that.
Yeah.
This next one surprises me, actually. I didn't know that this wasn't out yet on PC.
I didn't think they'd release it on Wii U, but there you go. Then you've got
Resident Evil 6 on PC. I'm very surprised at.
Can you guys stop? Sorry, could you guys stop for a minute? Can you check your mics? Because I'm seeming to have a little bit of static problem. And
I don't think it's static. It's when Liam talks, it's like going sort of to me.
Okay, so it's just okay. It's just for. Alright, carry on talking. It should be fine. We're. Yeah, it's better now.
Okay, that was odd.
I'll
okay.
Split that and cut that out. It's fine. Just carry on talking.
And then we've got Trials Evolution,
yeah,
which is actually quite a big thing when it released on Xbox. So I'm guessing that's why they put it onto PC to get quite a few extra dosh in the. I guess 26th of March we've got Bioshock Infinite on Xbox 360, PlayStation 3, and PC. Supposedly we have it on the 26th. I mean, the rate that it's been... No, we'll do it next year. Because that's how it's always been. No, I'll be getting that. I'll probably be doing the Let's Play of it as soon as it's released, so...
I won't be, because I haven't played... Well, I played Bioshock 2, and I did enjoy it, but nah, it doesn't interest me that much.
27th of March, we've got Sly Cooper, Thieves in Time on PlayStation Vita and PlayStation 3.
I want that.
Yes, we'll have to note that that is for EU, considering America got it over a month ago now, so that's mental. I don't know why it took so long for that to reach here, but apparently it did.
Do you think you'll be doing a gameplay of that?
Perhaps. It's another perhaps for me. I mean, there's a lot of games I'm not going to be able to check out this year in, like, you know, getting the PS4.
28th of March, we've got Luigi's Mansion 2. Whoop, whoop.
I'll skip that.
And on 3DS, I've been waiting for that for years now. And Tiger Woods,
yes.
14!
Yes!
Tiger Woods, yes.
16 PlayStation 3.
Obvious sarcasm.
You guys have been sarcastic.
Was it? That was awkward. Anyway, moving on. 29th of March, we've got Walking Dead Survival Instinct on Wii U. The proper Walking Dead game, like properly
Just on the Wii.
licensed by AMC, unlike the Telltale games.
Is that the first person shooter one?
I believe it is meant to be a first person shoot. It's not meant to be like a DayZ, but it's kind of meant to be like one. So instead of like facing other players, I think it's meant to be NPCs.
They haven't done very good marketing wise for that game. I haven't even heard of it.
No, the only advertisement I've seen is the adverts between The Walking Dead, the actual TV show. The only time I've ever seen, or if you actually just search up on YouTube, that's the only way you can see it. I've never seen it anywhere else.
tell you what, saying that, I only heard about it today because my mate was watching The Walking Dead at college.
Alright.
And he decided, like, this is in the morning, but and he goes, "Oh, do you hear about the new Walking game out?" I was like, "I don't watch The Walking Dead." Bit awkward.
Awkward. Okay, and sometime this March is meant to be Company of Heroes 2.
Yeah,
PC.
so I suppose that's still unconfirmed, but I'm not too bothered about Company of Heroes 2.
No, I'm gonna be honest, neither am I. I'm waiting for Battlefield 4. That's coming out on. That'll be the next shooter I get.
Yeah. So that's it for March, really, in terms of releases. You've
got a few extra days. You've got obviously the first quarter, which a few extra days over than March.
Yeah.
Ace Combat Assault Horizon, Aliens Colonial Marines re-release onto Wii U.
Mm-hmm.
Darkstalkers Resurrection, Deadly Premonition, Farming Simulator 2013.
Yeah.
Final Fantasy 14 Online.
Yes.
Yeah.
Guyana Secrets, Sisters, Twisted Dreams, Lost Planet 3, Phantasy Star Online 2,
Yeah.
Terraria, and World Explorer on iPad, because, why not?
Terraria!
Yes, Terraria on PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360. That I will have to get.
I probably won't. I prefer on PC.
I'm getting that.
But yeah, they're kind of unconfirmed. They could or could not in this first quarter of the year. If not, then they'll get pushed back, won't they?
Yeah.
Planet 3, I haven't heard much about that since it was announced at E3, so I'm not sure if I see that soon. Final Fantasy 14, that's just that I have to start working on it. As much as I want to play it, I think that's it for this.
Yeah, if you want to check out any of the lists where you can have a link and see more details, there'll be a link to the list that we've just been looking at in the description below that you can check out for any of your specific games that we didn't go into much detail of. But moving on to the next thing is Minecraft. Future footage we'll be doing, and there's an update incoming soon. Don't know how soon, but soon.
Yeah.
Okay, so future footage. Still got some stuff coming up.
Well, we haven't actually recorded since the last episode was uploaded.
Well, we've got a setup, haven't we? We've got a few building.
A few.
You can't take much.
Yeah, well, basically we've got a lot to do. But
a lot of building, a lot of redstone setting up and things like that.
Yeah, we'll be able to get it done pretty quick. So the next episode of Minecraft, I hope, will be out soon. I won't say how soon, but I'd hazard a guess at maybe the end of the week. You'll see at least 1 or 2 episodes of Minecraft.
We reached series 2 of that, didn't we? And then we put it on Mispyirox.
Yeah.
So we cut off, was it episode 8 on your channel, Matt?
Yeah, we mentioned that in the episode that's up. I have posted that episode of Mispyirox, haven't I? Episode 9, I think it is.
Yeah.
Well, series 2, episode 1 or episode 9 of the Let's Play is up on Mispyirox. Go check out that, and also go check out the original 8 vids on Matt, because it will give you some understanding of the plot.
You say plot, you mean the madness?
Yeah, well, the unscripted madness that we put together, yeah.
It can be crazy sometimes.
Didn't you say you were planning another challenge, Aiden? Or Lumion?
Yes, I was, but we've just got to wait till everyone's sort of ready and is available to be doing so.
Have you already recorded some of it, or did you just scrap all that?
Some of it I probably will keep from previous recordings, but some of it was a little bit dull, boring, and I think one of them was quite laggy, so
Okay.
it would probably be easy to do it again.
Alright, fair enough.
But we'll see.
We'll try and get them all in there later today. We'll see if we can get...
Finally, something I know pretty much nothing about, and Luvian knows quite a bit about, and I think Matt knows somewhat. The new update that's coming for Minecraft.
Yeah.
I don't know what it's going to be called or whatever, but I'll let you know.
It's literally just called the Minecraft 1.5 update, but it has been nicknamed the Redstone update because it is introducing a load of redstone. But it's not all just redstone. Some of it is extra, like things like bug fixes or like better mobs, things like that. For example, the better mobs are the zombies. When set on fire, depending on the difficulty, there's a good chance that they will set you on fire when you're fighting them. Yeah, so it's going to be fun. They get stronger when you start killing them, so the lower the health they have, the stronger they will get. And if you're ranging them, sniping them from a long distance, if they're in a big group of about 5, they will call for help, basically. They will get their allies around them and sort of all come after you in a massive apocalyptic mob, basically.
A bit like zombie pigmen then, except they only attack when they're attacked.
Yeah. The other one is skeleton. They have increased range now, that's always great.
Christ.
But they don't fire if you're really close to them. I think it's like 4 blocks away. If you're that close to them, they can't fire. For some reason, I don't know why, but that kind of helps. So they kind of made it two-sided a bit there, so that you could have good ranging battles with them as well as quite easy. So they're not going to be that great in caves.
If someone's arching in real life, they're not going to be able to easily hit you when you're standing right next to them.
Yeah, you wouldn't be able to reload in time, would you?
Yeah.
No, not really. Other things are, for example, like new... I don't know what the word is.
New TNT cards for core Minecraft.
New features, I guess they're called. Instead of having to download a mod, you can now fire active TNT out of dispensers.
Guys, so I'm just going to continue the podcast a minute. I've got to go do something really quickly. You guys continue about me a second.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, we also get TNT cards. TNT cards.
Yeah, TNT minecarts. There's 2 new items, one of which is called a hopper, which allows you to throw items into it from a long distance, and it will go into a chest or something.
Alright, that's cool.
It's pretty cool. And then you've got the dropper, which instead of just firing it at people, like a dispenser would, it would just drop it on the floor for people. Kind of like a reward system, or for people that make adventure maps, you can make it so that instead of having to disappear or remake the map in a different location, spawn them somewhere else to put items in a chest, you can use redstone to allow the dropper to drop items into a chest without the player even knowing, which is pretty cool.
That does sound
There's a lot of bug fixes. A lot of bug fixes. Thousands of bug fixes.
Thousands?
Millions. No, okay, not that many, but there's quite a lot.
Fair enough. I still can't get over TNT cards. I mean, just...
Yeah. You can also have a minecart hopper. But instead of dropping things into the hopper goes onto the minecart, and from there, if it goes over an item, it will pick it up for you and store it in a very tiny storage space.
That's cool.
Other things about mobs, this is aggressive and passive. Unless they are trying to pursue you in an attempt to kill you, or if they're pets or things like that, they will not walk onto rails anymore.
Really?
Yeah, so
I can see that being exploited.
So pigmen, if you're in the Nether, using a rail cart, anywhere and a pigman sort of walks onto the track and ninjas the minecart off of you, that can't happen anymore unless he's trying to kill you. That's the only way they can do it. So there's a lot of updates. There's a lot of bug fixes, powered mechanisms, breaking doors. There's a lot of... In the last update, there was a lot of sound bugs, like fire not working for people.
Yeah.
Teleport bugs. A lot of other things, such as the ability. There's now better renaming.
All right. How does that work?
It's not. It's kind of like. Okay, let me just put it this way. If you want a chest to be called treasure chest,
yeah,
or chest of ancients or things like that, if you name that in a anvil, when they open it in the graphic user interface, it will say treasure chest or chest of ancients.
Yeah.
Instead of just chest. The best thing I find is if you have a zombie pigman spawning egg.
Yeah.
If you rename that egg, spawn him, he will have a nameplate over his head that can be viewed up to 6 blocks away with the name that you put in. So actually allowing you to nickname and name your wolves if you have a wolf spawning egg.
I'm naming my wolf Wang.
And the other one?
I've only got one, don't I? If I've got... Okay. Wang and King.
They're
gonna be Wang and King. They're gonna be Wang King. What? Who said that?
Another thing is that you can actually now spawn animals on animals.
Excuse me?
So you can have a tower of pigs if you would like.
You can have a what?
Mobs can now ride stuff that rides other stuff. So you can have... as this picture is showing me, a spider is being ridden by a pig, which is being ridden by another spider, which is being ridden by a skeleton.
That's amazing.
Other things are beacons are being updated, so that you have to put a pyramid underneath them.
You have to do that anyway.
Yeah, no, I mean, no, you know when you have to put a pyramid underneath them.
Yeah, I misunderstood. Yeah.
So, a small pyramid will make the really low level enhancements, and it will give a very, very small beacon off. The bigger the pyramid is underneath it, the stronger the beacon is. So the further away it can be seen, which isn't a big thing, but it probably would help.
Hey guys, I'm back. I just had to go bribe a police officer.
Okay.
Okay, that's what you are really doing. No, I'm joking.
That's what I really was doing.
Is that there are new blocks in the Nether?
All right.
There's now a mineable block in the Nether called Nether Quartz, which can be cooked in a furnace, I believe.
To make quartz.
To make quartz block, which can be used to make quartz, chiseled quartz. It's basically like stone bricks, basically.
Yeah.
But
good.
I don't see many people using it. I probably won't see many people using it unless like there's an amazing texture pack with it. But I probably won't see many people using it in survival. It'll probably be mainly a creative thing that you'll be seeing it in. Another thing is redstone blocks, finally, which are meant to be decorative.
Blocks?
9 redstone makes a redstone block, which is decorative and can actually give off a much stronger signal than a redstone torch can. So you can have a piston pushing a redstone block into place to power something.
Wow.
Infinite pistons.
Yeah.
That'd just be like piston. Wow.
There's a new thing called the redstone comparator. Sorry if I pronounced that wrong. Block, which places a comparator, whatever, which can allow you to have separate. It's kind of like a redstone repeater, but it can give off 2 redstone signals, so it can have 2 redstone.
That's cool.
But instead of 1, but you can turn it off and on if you need to.
That's cool. That's cool.
You've obviously got the trap chest, which has the same texture as a chest, but with a little redstone around the hatch. Opening it will cause redstone current, allowing you to set up traps and things like that. Weighted pressure plates that detect items, for example, gold pressure plate. If you throw, I think it's 10 blocks onto it, then it's like halfway powered, 20 full powered, and iron is heavy. So I think it's like 50 blocks is halfway. It's ridiculous, but...
Wow.
And the big thing, which a lot of role-playing servers or maps will be using, is the daylight sensor, or the daylight detector block, which detects daylight, and working on how high the sun is in the sky, it will power blocks. So if you wanted like doors to open, like if you're having like a role-playing adventure map and you wanted doors to open,
or like if the
during
lights
the
turn off,
day, that probably will be a little bit harder because obviously it works off the sun, not the moon.
Yeah.
So the lights will be powered. It will take a little bit of, but mainly I think what it'll be used for is allowing you to have it so it's daytime, all the iron doors open to the shops, and when it's nighttime, all the doors to the shops are closed, kind of like in a real nice situation.
You could probably make it so that when the sun is out, the lights are off, and when the sun isn't out, the lights are on.
There is probably that.
I'm sure they'll do that to so that lights can be turned on without having to,
Yeah, press a load of buttons.
Mhm.
And I think that's about it.
For what? For Minecraft?
For the Minecraft update, yeah.
Okay then.
I think
Obviously, there's been rumours of or things that the Mojang team have been wanting to do, like a new dragon, better mobs, better water mobs. For example, like sharks, and they've always wanted to implement scorpions into the desert biome, but they never have. So, but we'll see if they think about that in future podcasts. So.
Alright. So I suppose we're going to start wrapping it up.
Well, haven't we got... Oh, wait, no, wait. I won't interrupt you this time. Let's see where you're going with this.
But first, we do have to talk about Mispyirox in general.
There we go.
Yes, I was going there, Matt. Mispyirox can be found on pretty much every social network now, I think. We've got Google+, Twitter, Facebook, obviously YouTube.
We don't have Tumblr.
We don't have Tumblr, and it's a scary place, so we may not go.
We probably go there.
It's a scary place with a Harry Potter fandoms lie. So I visit there often, but no, it's still like a even I don't want to go back.
But yeah, you can follow us on Facebook. We'll put all these links in the description.
Yeah.
Facebook, yeah, we've got a Google Plus community. I think anyone can join that. Yeah, you have to be a moderator to add, edit the actual group. So you won't be able to do that, but you can post links and such in that group. You can like our Facebook page. You can also follow and add us to your circles, our Google Plus page for Mispyirox. So we actually have a page which is basically a Google Plus user, except it's not an actual person. It's for a company, team, organization, etc. I'll miss anything, guys?
Not that I know of.
No.
Maybe.
Obviously, any updates we'll keep.
I've been posting as regularly as I can on the Mispyirox thing as when videos have been updated and when same with my BTD Gaming Facebook thing. But
yeah,
I sometimes forget, so if at any point I've uploaded something and I've forgotten to post it on Facebook, feel free to actually post it on there yourselves.
If like we get more people interacting, then we'll interact more as well. Because if there's a fan base there, then we'll gladly communicate with it.
Yeah. I'd have to agree with Marek there.
Okay. So
that's about it.
That's everything,
for this
everybody?
podcast.
Probably a little shorter podcast than the previous one. We had a lot of Next Generation talk last time.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'd expect them to be about this long, usually, if there isn't actually any massive news that has occurred.
So
okay.
Until the next podcast. Luvian signing out.
Marek Coldblood signing out.
BTD Gaming signing out. See you in the next podcast, guys.
Adios.
Bye.
Bye.
See you next time.